I'm here, guys. What's up, homie? Sorry, Eric, I didn't get back to you guys last night. Hold on one sec. Making sure I have both sets of keys to this car. I'll be there in just a second. I'm gonna turn this car on. Hey, James, what's going on, man? I saw your messages. I just didn't. I'll tell you guys in a second what's going on. Yeah, let's go double check the front door. Here we go. All right. Oh no, I forgot my sweatshirt. God damn it. All right, hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. Oh. Right. Hey, Simon, I got your email. I know Nigel from a long time ago. I need to get back in touch with him. He's a great guy. I try to get him some. I'll show you some seeds I think I sent to him like in 2006. We're gonna drive right by the Palm. I'll show you guys a few things since it's light out and not really in any rush. Oh no. There's another Avalon. You know what? I forgot I have my mom's debit card in my wallet. That's not good. I'm gonna have to turn around for that. There's a chance I might actually rent that house. Okay. I'm just gonna leave it outside. Look at that Avalon. It's just looking to be sold. Have a second Avalon. How much for what? Sorry. Just doing some fast and sketchy moves there. Hopefully you guys can still see this palm. It's fading. The light is fading quickly. Oh, that house should rent for about $1,500 a month. I'm hoping I get a deal on it because I know the person. There's the ridge line. Okay. I keep on getting calls like, do you want to trade in your ridgeline? 1,500. By all in, you mean like including utilities? If that's what you meant, no. I think it's plus utilities. It's kind of expensive. It's seasoned, so people. If it's a 3-bedroom house, like my sister's house would rent for about $1,500, maybe like $1,600. It's kind of crazy. It's really, you know, back in 2010, you'd be happy to get $800 a month for it. Even 5 years ago, I rented a house for $925. Yeah, it's not that great. I'm hoping that's why I'm going to get a little bit of a deal on it. I mean, it's a 3-bedroom house. If you want to get a 2-bedroom house, you can get them as cheap as like, I don't know, 11. I looked at a 2-bedroom for $1,100 or $1,075. But it's just, Venice has become a very popular community. So, all right, so we're going to try and go back the way we came here. I hope that guy wants to sell his Avalon. That's a 1st gen. This is a 2nd gen. Technically, they're all 1st gen until 2003 or 4. But here, I have people behind me. If you guys look over to the right here, there's that butea there. I got seeds, and then there's a mule palm. Look right in the middle of that building on the top. See right there? A lot of them are planted as queens. People didn't know what they were back then, so. Eventually, yes, she would move there with me. It's kind of a point of contention, if you will. She doesn't want to. It's difficult because she, you know, her daughter has a life in Cape Coral, so might go back to Cape Coral for a bit. As crazy as that sounds. I don't have any butea seeds right now, but if you wanted some, I could probably get a hold of a lot of them. Yeah, I should. But I shouldn't live any closer to her mother. That's the problem. You guys have seen me go through leaving Cape Coral twice. There's buteas. The thing is, for any further south in here, it's unusual to see buteas and coconuts growing together because buteas don't really like tropical climates. I might be able to find you some other interesting Butia seeds, like the less common ones. Domino's Pizza. See if I can straighten this out here. I'm gonna take the back way just because 41 is a parking lot. Well, just this time of year, Saturday night. I remember that coconut didn't even have any trunk on it. There was a matching one. You guys probably saw that, but it died in the freeze of 2010. So. Foxy Lady seeds, I can come across them, but the thing is they're kind of a weird thing. I don't think it's, there are certain hybrids you just don't sell seeds of because you're not sure if they're hybrids. Foxy Ladies are one of them because you can't tell if the seed is a mule or not. Now, there are some naturally occurring hybrids and hybrids that produce their own seed. Mostly Syagris is probably the most notable. There's so many Syagris species. Make sure there's anything important. No. I would try a lot of those in England for sure. Oh, nice. Hey, there's I don't know. I used to not like the Corvettes, but the latest generation is a little different. Not the brand new one, but I hope I'm not getting sick. So my sister got in from Las Vegas last night or this morning, about 6 o'clock in the morning. Or 4:30, and then got home around 6:37. And she's like still really sick, and Ashley's been sick. Yeah, that is nice. That's the problem, that I don't have a 6 setup. I need to have one. All right. That's nice to always have a good. If you don't have the proper setup for your plant, especially when you live in a marginal climate, it really makes things difficult. Come on. Yes, there you go. 25,000. That's probably way. I mean, I'm sure it's the most in the Isle of Wight. It's probably pushing the most in England. Hopefully with it being this time and Saturday night and all, a good time. That's a nice elderly couple's going to be driving to their gated community in their nice BMW convertible. Nissan of Menace. Right. Looks like someone crashed into that sign. I remember, Simon, you sent me that video of those palms in Spain when you guys driving down the road. Simon, is it odd, because I've only driven on the left-hand side of the road once in Jamaica, is it odd to like suddenly switch to the right-hand side of the road? Is it? Okay. I found that after driving for a few miles on the left-hand side of the road, the only thing I really was afraid of was like oncoming traffic. Because I'm used to being like, that's like the side that cars are driving the other way. So But I imagine you have to encounter it more, it being that there's a lot less left-hand drive countries than there are right-hand drive. Yeah, that I think roundabouts are confusing the most. Also in Jamaica, they kind of like take a 2-lane road, and when someone wants to pass, they'll just split lanes, which is kind of dangerous, especially around curves. I saw a bus split lanes around a car around a curve on the coast. Dan, how's it going? Then I wanted to give you a shout to ask you if there are any seeds about. These are all these communities. This is what this was all, like I said, a 2-lane road. I used to. I wish I could still do the same speed that I did back in the day here. It's 69 degrees. It was 74 when I left the house. So Culver's, like I said, Culver's. Hip hop hooray! What's going on here? I see the police are here. What are the police doing here? Is there an event? Looks like there's some kind of event. All their lights on. I'm not quite sure why they drive SUVs. It seems like it's not good for gas mileage. They're not off-roading in them. It is like the old times. Hold on, I gotta take this call real quick, okay? Alright guys, sorry about that. I forgot to tell Ashley I was coming down. Oh wow. That's unfortunate, but hey, I know they don't necessarily seed, a lot of plants don't seed every year. I need to get back to a lot of people, actually. I haven't even really checked my email in like 3 or 4 days. At least all I've been doing is taking care of that house. I'm tired of the dogs. They drive me nuts. Yeah, a lot of people just don't understand how to, like, basically it's not very hard to ship internationally, especially from the US. If you don't do automated shipping, which is what I do, it is a lot of like writing, and they're afraid that they're going to get confiscated, and there's just the amount of risk that you have to take when you deal with international shipping. Oh, the fire's still going? Oh, that's good. I didn't realize there really isn't much to burn in your area. I mean, as far as like, I guess besides the houses, of course. Just clearing more land for more entrances to. It's so sad. Have any of you guys seen the movie The Irishman on Netflix? With Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, Harvey Keitel, and what's his name? Joe Pesci. Yeah, this is the thing, is like when I ship out, there are a few countries that are difficult to ship to. Mexico is not easy to ship to because a lot of people are shipping like money back. So there's a lot of pressure on like in America on Mexico to like check everything. Australia and New Zealand are very strict, but as long as you declare everything properly and do everything properly, then it's not a big deal. shipping to China is pretty much not possible. Although everybody's jump ships it from Hong Kong, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's 3 hours and 45 minutes long, and I still have an hour and a half left, or an hour and 20 minutes left, but it's pretty good. It's directed by Martin Scorsese, so you know, there's that aspect. I recommend watching it. Although you're gonna need some time to sit down and watch it. See, I don't mind watching intervals. I'm okay with that, but a lot of people aren't like me. I used to not like to do that. My body is so tired of sitting in a car every day. I've put, let's see, I bought this car just over a month ago, and I have put 2,500 miles on it. Or about 4,000 kilometers. Cariota can take a little while. Their husk is a little bit thick. Because I've had Arengas, which are closely related, and they took like 6 months. Hold on a sec here, guys. It's on his church signal as a very interesting intersection. Very useful technique there. I know. I don't know where Zach is. He turned 18 and all of a sudden, like, he just got busy. Put some cream on it. He's out getting wasted. There he is. Triple X. How you doing, Zach? No longer a minor. Ooh, I like that style of Camry. See that black roof, white. You go for that. I don't know. They've been trying to sell me on a new Accord for a while now. I know. It's been a while. It's actually good now that he's 18 to have that banner, because now I can send him things that I couldn't send him before. I don't know. I'll think of things that I can send you that I couldn't send you before. The big AV, a long drive? Oh. What do you mean? Do you mean do I have a long drive, or is it a... Oh, I feel like I'm getting sick. I hope this is not the case. It is 69 degrees here. Oh, I don't have my insurance card. Oh, no, I do have it. Never mind. Oh, the Avalon, yeah. It's doing great. I mean, I don't want to jinx it, but it's 50. That's not bad. I'm going to turn the AC down a little. Usually I just put the sunroof up when it's like, 65 to 75, but then it gets noisy in here and you guys can't hear me. Snowing. I don't know what that is. Can you elaborate? Yeah, see, that's the thing is like, if I were to send Zach something that like was slightly pornographic but funny, and the intention was to be funny and not pornographic, like I could get you can get a lot of trouble for doing that here in the US. And I think there's more lenient laws like outside of the US, but we're so like I don't think we're as free of a country in that sense. Not that I like want things to be more pedophilic. I just think that sometimes people overreact about stuff that is not in that category. There's that Camry. He likes having his room there. Huh? That's an XSC. It's like a $35,000 car. That's like that more high-end model. I'm pretty sure that's the V6. But I think about hey, Bugger Muffins boy. Porn father. That wouldn't go over well on YouTube. What do you think about the California fan palm? Well, depends on where you live. Here it's kind of a weed. Like, it really doesn't have a place here in Florida, at least in central or south. Well, in this area of Florida, but in many areas it's one of the few like tall palms you can grow. So I recommend it there. So it really depends on where you live. Like here, it's treated like an invasive weed. It actually is classified as an invasive, class 2 invasive. Oh, I'm so tired. I just feel like I'm getting, like I might be getting sick. I don't know. Hey, Pineapple, what's up? I'd recommend just giving them a lot of heat and moisture. They'll germinate pretty easily. Yeah, they like, they grow in Baja California Norte, so it's just hot. It doesn't need to be that moist, but moisture is always good. Well draining though. Yeah, I mean, they germinate in the cracks in the pavement here, so to give you an idea of how easy it is to germinate them. You just need the heat. 2 dead up. Australia eucalyptus. Nice. Do I play GTA 5? I used to. I ended up selling the game because I just wasn't playing anymore, and I used to play like the live part, but there's some people that are like so into it, and I was like, I'm just too old for this, even though I'm not. I enjoy playing video games. When GTA Vice City came out, which is before you were even born, I believe. I played it in college. It's my favorite tree. What do you mean? Like palm? Hey, Chase, how you doing, by the way? You know, it's not easy to choose just one palm, but I'm trying to think what I would choose. I mean, I could go for like the cheesy answer, like whichever palm was in front of me, but I don't know, man. People ask me that question a lot. If I could only pick one to grow in my yard, I probably would pick Adelaide. Come on. This is right near where I picked up my mom's fridge yesterday. Hey, what's going on, Hermes? Maple Blood Gods? That sounds like something that does not grow here. Well, Japanese maples, my grandparents had a Japanese maple in their yard. They're beautiful plants. With red leaves and everything. Awesome. Let's see what's going on here. Jubea. You know, the thing is I've never seen a Jubea of any size in person. It's kind of sad, really. They don't really grow. They don't grow east of Mississippi anywhere. Supposedly there was one in Orlando, but I don't know much about it. And there's a mature one in Dallas, but I've never been to. I've been to Dallas Airport, but I've never been to Dallas. Come on, man. Yeah, these people. Oh, it's from Home Depot. Yeah, they definitely don't sell us at Home Depot here. You know, you ever notice the people that are like the most aggressive drivers are usually driving like the least sporty cars? Usually like a 15-year-old small SUV that has no power or maneuverability. Yeah, there are Caraifas around me. Collectors have them. I mean, they will grow here. There's actually a Caraifa brachyolifera in Ashley's yard, but she hasn't been taking care of it, so it's not growing. It's not dead. It's just not. It needs a lot of water and some shade. We got 10 viewers now, double digits action. Driving through Charlotte County. No, I haven't seen that on Vimeo. Is it free? I have Vimeo as an app too. I used to watch some YouTubers exclusive access there. Could get real aggressive here. Nice, you got the Traveler Seat of Germany. It takes a little while, but they pop. I didn't even mention this to you guys. I got pulled over in this car about 2 weeks ago. It's like 10 o'clock at night. And, you know, only the driver's side window goes down. So there were two cops, and one approached the passenger side originally. I'm like, that doesn't go down. And I accidentally handed them my credit card instead of my driver's license at first. And I was like kind of worried that they thought I was drunk. They were gonna, like, you know, start doing tests on me. I was just really tired. But, oh well. They let me off they said I was doing 47 and a 40, which I'm pretty sure All they wanted was, to find out about drinking or not. 12 viewers. Hell yeah. Hey, Bob, what's going on? This is how bad I run with lights. Yeah, you could probably get away with that, Bugger Muffins boy. BMB. Am I the only person that throws my car to neutral when I'm going to be sitting at a stoplight for a while? Automatic. Yeah, I'd call it winter. It's going to be 55 tonight. What are you talking about? That's cold. Fangul. Oh, here we go. SL5311, how you doing? I could see that happening. It's very possible. And, a lot of... I'm surprised that it didn't... they were wiped out completely. That's kind of a disjunct area, but it's still possible. They would not have been harvested for much, except for... I'm not really sure what they would have been harvested for. The cabbage that the palm hearts probably wouldn't be very good. I mean, I could be wrong, but building another building here, Jesus. All right, 40, 52. Good to hear. Where do you come from, SL5311? MQ is still around. I don't know where. I've seen him around. Still beautiful, 69 degrees. When you get that pressure in your head and that heaviness and a headache, I don't know if it's just a sinus thing or I'm just afraid that I could just be tired. Likely scenario. Yeah, it's been a while since we've heard from him. No, he's a real person. I mean, I haven't talked to him on the phone, but he's not like a YouTube bot. He's not like an Indian version of a Wu Mao. Do you guys know what Wu Mao is? Yeah, there's a Ridgeline right there. All-wheel drive too. Or no, is it? Oh. Usually if there's writing on the right-hand side, it means it says all-wheel drive, but it doesn't look like it says all-wheel drive. Alright, so I may not be able to respond much here, because since we're on heavy traffic, I gotta have some response time. Some quick response time here. This doesn't work like normal traffic, see, no one's really... The right is kind of like the speeding / turning in and out lane and almost getting in accidents. The black edition? Looks like it might be. Yeah, there is a black edition Ridgeline. I almost got one of those. Traded in the sport for that. They wanted to get rid of their last one. I may not be able to, like I said, I might not be able to respond too much as there's a lot of lane changing and starting and stopping in heavy traffic. But I will check when I'm at red lights. You guys want to see this beautiful vehicle get into an accident? Well, they have very little seed. I would be interested in that seed if you happen to come across it. It is a black edition Ridgeline. Everything's blacked out on it. It's got powder coated black rims. Other than that, I mean, it's got some pretty cool. It's got. I wish it had ventilated seats. I would have gotten it if it had ventilated seats. I really like ventilated seats for some reason, because especially when it's hot out, when your butt and your back sticks to like your seat, when it's leather especially. Oh, I smell pizza. There's a lot of garlic. Smell a spicy meatball or two. Wish they made like a performance version of this car. Yeah, one country that it's easy to receive seeds from, the U.S. doesn't really care at all when I get seeds from Australia. They don't require a phyto. It's very interesting. Some countries they just destroy everything from, weird like France, and you just never know. I've had seeds that I've gotten from the Dominican Republic for years, and then suddenly I wasn't getting them anymore. Here we go. Take it up a notch here. I'm gonna play some GTA Port Charlotte here. Some Wawa. That's where I met Dylan for the first time. We're moving. Yeah. Sometimes I like to be a little bit Italiano. It's almost tornado season. That's springtime. I'm no Tennessean, but I think I know when tornadoes happen. Come on, dude, you got an open lane. Use it to your advantage. You gotta put the car not only in drive, then you gotta press the gas pedal too. It's required. They're boxing me in. They're giving me no other choice. Here we go. I want this car to a little bit more power to it. It has some power. Nice. What's going on, Stonewall? 14. Let's see, we got multiple options here. And we've just been hitting the lights like money style. Worst tornadoes happen. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Front's coming through. Can't take live cycads. I mean, I can dig them up. I can dig them up and bring them with me and stuff, but like you can't dig up a mature cycad and just send it, across the pond without some paperwork. There's actually not a single cycad you can do that with. Seeds, yes, but plants, no. Not just FIDO paperwork, you need CITES paperwork. Man, just rolling through this area, which is good because I don't like it. Yeah, should go play poker now with the amount of green lights I'm hitting here. My sister was like, yeah, I lost $200 in Vegas and I was really pissed off. I'm like, you lost $200 and you were pissed off over the course of the week. I'm like, why did you go to Vegas if you're only going to gamble with $200? Well, then she ended up playing roulette and winning $300 back, I guess. She's like, I bet $50 one time. Like, oh wow. And look at this. This is how it should be. CITES, the Center of International, or the Committee on International Trade of Endangered Species. Commission, just an agreement between countries. Not all countries really like adhere to it, so some countries are pretty strict about it. U.S. being one of them. I've never seen a Joshua tree in Florida. I don't believe they would survive here. It's just too humid. Let's see. Nope. Hitting. Yeah, it should be fine, Bob. It'll correct itself in time. They do that some of the time. Look at this project on the right. This is what Dylan was talking about. It's like a mile of just, it's going to be a city of just condos by the water. See how high those cranes are. They're probably like 15 stories. That's a pretty big project. Also some of the lowest lying land in the city, so good luck to that. Man, I don't think I got stopped at a single light after about the first couple lights into Port Charlotte. That's how it should. That's how you win the Super Bowl. Oh, we're at 70 degrees now. We're slowing down for some reason. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to focus on what will soon be heavy traffic. Oh, I'm still trying to like figure out if I'm just tired or I'm just out of it. It goes from 45 to 30 to 35 to 40 to 50 to 55 to 60 to 65, back to 55 and 45. That's how many speed limit changes there are in the next 15 miles. Sorry guys, I am keeping my eyes on the road. Sorry, Zach, I can't read all that. Something about getting more thunderstorms in the winter than in the summer. It's a cool story, bro. We get more thunderstorms in the summer than we do in the winter. Zach, you know, someday Tennessee will have a somewhat tropical climate, or some, you know, but we're not going to be alive for that. All right, let's carry on here. There's a Honda Accord station wagon for sale across, like, down the road from Ashley's house. The guy wants $350. I just haven't been around to take a look at it. Oh wow. Godfather of all. Nice. Go, baby. People are kind of moving tonight. It's nice to see this happening. In Trent, there's a fruiting trachea. No way. No way, bro. Big old Cummins. Gotta be loud if you can't be fast or useful. There you go. Alright, let's do this. And Zach, I can't read that wall of text when I'm driving. Is anyone here a Chrysler fan? Chrysler Dodge fan? Are you still in your reach? What do you mean, Simon? Trucks. Yeah, they kind of got rid of the flare side pickup trucks because they're kind of useless. Look at how small that bed is. Just to put a step on there. Now they have steps on the regular size trucks. Great microclimate, like right by the river, Delaware. We're gonna take Burnt Store this time. See you later on. 86 Dodge Shelby. Those are cool little, I guess they're kind of like a fastback. I knew someone that had one. They kind of had, there's some cool Chryslers, don't get me wrong. It's just that recently Chrysler hasn't been making the best product. The Palmetto, Connecticut. What area of Connecticut is it in? See you later, Dan. Gennaro. Welcome. Very nice. Where are you from, Gennaro? Gennaro, yeah. I went to college in a very nice microclimate in New London, but I can see them growing along the coast, like New Haven, Bridgeport, Greenwich, Stamford. There's a guy who lives in Venice that used to live in Rhode Island, and he was growing trachees outside. Janeiro? Is that in the Netherlands. Call me E-L. Pull the spirit at 16 degrees. I guess in a pot it might do that. Might have gotten colder than that. Here comes Mr. One Headlight. Talk about a Chrysler product. I'm driving to Cape Coral, which is in southwest Florida, near Fort Myers. It's about 200 kilometers south of Tampa. Sable Miner. I gotta focus on this road. This is the most dangerous part. I don't think I've driven this car on this road before. Now I will let you guys know I might throw on the dasher. I might not actually. I'm gonna get to the house. I gotta use the bathroom. I might. Ride a motorcycle on this road. It's not very safe. Let's throw on cruise control here. Sorry, it's a little shaky. This road's a little bumpy. Want some Chamberonia seeds? They're kind of annoying to get because, like, the plant only produces like about a dozen ripe seeds at a time. Like they're not all ready at once. Kind of like a coconut. You know, coconuts don't just drop all their seeds. They kind of drop them a few at a time. All right, see you later, Zach. There might have been someone else going on there still. While you might have had a fungal issue that was exacerbated by the cold. I ate a good coconut video, or doing about 105 kilometers an hour for those not in the U.S. Oh yeah. So you watched it a week ago, but I think I made them a long time ago. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad there's new people coming on the live stream too. Not that I always want fresh meat. I think it's a I haven't uploaded a video in a while, and I feel bad about that. I mean to make one. Now, I dropped to 67 Fahrenheit here. It's probably gonna, when you get into Cape Coral, start to kind of go up again. Let's see, this thing can take this turn at 65, 67, or 62, I'm sorry. That's 100 kilometers an hour, not 105, not bad. Oh yeah, so Simon, I'll tell you what happened with my mom. I mean, she's okay. At least the last time I talked to her, she's okay. Hold on, let me do something here real quick. Okay. So my mom was doing rehab for her condition, and she got well enough to walk with a walker, so she was eligible to go to a retirement home. So we found her a retirement home, and I went to go visit it, and the way it worked was like there was a big move-in fee, and my mom didn't have that, so I went ahead and threw the deposit down, and it's really nice. I'll show you guys a video of it. I'm not really supposed to videotape, you know, and it's being a health facility or whatever, you know, a private facility. But it's really nice. She has, you know, much better food. It's not like a hospital. It's more like just like an apartment, really, or a hotel room. So I just saw her. I bought her a fridge and brought it to her place. Maybe I'll do a video from there. You guys can see just how much she's been doing. So there's no one in that cop car. Just a waste of a car. Just it's a $25,000 vehicle just sitting there doing nothing, scaring people. Scare tactics. All right, I gotta water the plants, so I gotta find a good place over here. It's kind of early. I don't like doing it, watering the plants this early. You know what I mean? Let's see what we can do. That road. That's fine. One with no lights on it. Peppercorn. I think I've driven down this road with you guys before. Yep, just a dead end of no houses. Oh, that's a tight curve. Alright, hold on a sec, guys. It's looking sketchy here in a cul-de-sac, empty cul-de-sac. Wow, it's windy out. I I have a spare key to this car. I found it sitting in the key lock for the trunk. Just sat in there the entire trip. At least I didn't lose it. Be kind of stupid to park the car and like someone finds the car with the key sitting in the trunk. Driving home for Christmas. Yeah, my mom is not showing any signs of that, but you know, she's getting older. She's 67. When you gotta water the plants, you gotta water the plants. Oh, I feel much better now. Alright, so when I get into the Cape, I'm probably gonna have to get off the stream. So that's gonna be in just a little while. Yeah, she's still young. She's like one of the, she's on the younger side of the, you know, the people at her place are definitely younger than the place that she was at. The place that she was at was just like it wasn't hospice, but it was like an end care facility for people who just couldn't even do normal daily functions. People who did have dementia, like her, she had a roommate there, and her first roommate was she was 85. She was, you know, lived a nice life, but she had diabetes and was overweight, and just she ended up passing away about a month or two before my mom left. And then she got a new roommate. Very weird story. She got a new roommate at the old place, and she had dementia. She was in her late 80s, but her husband, who looked like he was 60 and not like in his late 80s, he was hitting on my mom, and he was like calling her up and asking to take her out, and he was getting kind of creepy. Yeah, I used the bathroom in some pretty terrible places. Mostly in high school. Since this is noted that it's for adults only, I'll tell you guys particularly, I don't know if you guys will find this funny, but when I was in high school, I found it funny. I was at a party, I think I was 18, and I had been drinking, and the place we had the party was this girl's house, and she only had one bathroom upstairs, which was very weird, but it was a weird town I lived in with odd shaped houses, and all the girls were just like hanging out in the bathroom, like, you know how girls go to the bathroom together and they'll talk and they do more than just use the bathroom. Like, guys don't sit there and chat in the bathroom, they just kind of stare down and take care of business. So I was like, I need to use the bathroom, and it was really cold outside. This is in New York. It's probably, you know, less than -10 Celsius, you know, maybe about 15 Fahrenheit. And I really had to go, so I was really drunk. I just went down the hallway where no one was. I opened the door. I didn't even know it was this dark. I closed it, just went to the bathroom. I could hear it hitting some sheets or blankets. Oh well. Oh, no problem, Gennaro. Or EL. I'm glad that I could help out. I hope to make some more videos that will help out in the future. I didn't bring my. I don't know. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do a couple like face-to-face vlogs. All right, so we are technically in Cape Coral now. EKL? Eli L. Okay. Can I just call you the Dutchman? Is that a cop? No, it's just an awful guy off-road. Funny that this car, you know, it's 20 years old and everything's pretty solidly made, but like there's wood handling on it, and it's when you're moving around, like you can hear this little like shaking on it. What was that? Alright, so I do need to get off to talk to Ashley and see what's going on. Because I don't know if she's home or not. And I need to find that out. So I'm going to have to get going for now, guys. And gals, if you're watching. Alright, thanks for watching, everyone. Sorry I wasn't more palm-oriented, but, you know, usually these drives aren't too palm-oriented. Alright, so cool. Everyone's got to go, and I got to go. Then you guys enjoy your weekend and the rest of your evening. And Simon, I'll check your email. I'm sorry, I just haven't gotten, like, I don't know what it is. I just haven't really gone on to check my email, but I should. I will probably come back Tuesday night live. You know, if I have a night where I'm driving around and I'm not working, then I will come on. That guy definitely didn't bother stopping. All right. So I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching again. Bye-bye.